If you cook wrong, just ask Wong. Ba-bum, ba-bum, bum, ba-bum, ba-bum.
5, 6, 7, 8.
My head is stuck in the clouds. She begs me to come down. Says, boy, quit fooling around. I told her I love the view from up here. Warm sun and wind in my ear will watch the world from above as it turns to the rhythm of love. We may only have tonight, but till the morning sun, you're mine, all mine. Play the music low and sway to the rhythm of love.
My heart beats like a drum.
My name is Alan Wong and you're watching Cooking in the Wong House. Today our special guest is Xristian Tjakra.
Hi.
Today we're going to make Oreo-filled chocolate chip cookies.
For this recipe, the prep time takes 20 minutes and the total time takes 30 minutes.
The ingredients that you need for this recipe is 1 cup butter, which is around 200 grams of butter, 3/4 cup of light brown sugar, 1 cup sugar, 2 eggs, 1 tablespoon of vanilla extract, 3.5 cups of flour, 1 teaspoon of salt, and 1 teaspoon of baking soda, 10 ounce or 1 1/4 cups of chocolate chip cookies. Usually the regular recipe for doing this dessert is just to use regular Oreos. Today we're going to spice things up by adding different kinds of Oreos like blueberry ice cream flavored Oreos and chocolate Oreos, and also an even chocolate vanilla sandwich and wafers. The cooking tools that you will be needing are 2 mixing bowls, measuring spoons and measuring cups, a mixer, and an oven. Let's get started.
The first step is to preheat the oven to 350 degrees. The second step is to mix butter and sugar until well combined.
So fortunately, the package that we bought from the supermarket is exactly 200 grams. So all we're doing is to put the whole thing in this mixing bowl. After the butter comes the sugars. So for this recipe, we need 2 kinds of sugar, the regular white sugar and also the brown sugar. So the brown sugars that I got from the supermarket are cubes, and which is totally fine. So all you have to do is just to put the whole thing in and also combine with this sugar, regular sugar, and all we're going to do is to put it in a mixer and mix it until it's well combined.
To crack an egg, you first need to use the egg and crack it against the side of a bowl. And you use 2 thumbs to split it apart. The same thing happens with the second one.
As you can see, it's all well combined together, and now it's time to mix the eggs and vanilla extract in.
You make it easy. It's easy as 1, 2, 1. There's only one thing to do. 3 words for you. I love you. There's only one way to say those 3 words, and that's what I'll do. I love you. Give me more love from the very start. Piece me back together when I fall apart. Tell me things you never even tell your closest friend.
On a separate bowl, we have to mix the flour with the salt and baking soda. Since it's all dry ingredients, it's fine to combine it with a spoon. Make sure to mix the whole combination thoroughly. After mixing for some time, it's time to mix the dry ingredients with the wet ingredients in the mixer. Since the mixer has a fast motion, we have to be careful when mixing in the flour because the flour can come out of the mixing bowl easily. So we have to pour the flour slowly in small quantities.
There's only one thing to do.
After mixing everything in the mixer, what you may notice is that everything comes together in this mixer metal thing. And all you have to do is just to scoop it out with a spoon, and it will come off really easily. When everything's done, the cookie dough mixture will look something like this. It looks kind of golden brown with chocolate chips on it. Now we move on to the next step where we put in the Oreo cookies inside the cookie doughs. So to put the Oreo cookies inside the cookie dough, all you have to do is to get a small amount of the cookie dough mixture and put it on top of the Oreo and a small amount of cookie dough on the bottom. And all you have to do is to just seal edges together by pressing and cupping in hand to ensure that the edges are all sealed together.
Here we have 2 vanilla Oreos, one here and one here. Here we have 1 chocolate Oreo, 1 ice cream Oreo, a chocolate and vanilla biscuit, and a wafer. So first you cover your cookie on the top and the bottom cookie dough. Then you just seal the edges together, making sure the cookie is completely encased in dough. Make sure the edges are tight so the cookie doesn't break when it is being baked.
As sweet a young child as you'd find. Her parents had gone to their final reward, leaving their baby.
Make sure it's not too big, otherwise the dough won't get cooked all the way through. So just seal it until it's like this. Repeat for each of the items.
This poor little child was only 9 years of age when Mama and her Dad went away. Still she bravely worked at the one thing she knew, to earn her few pennies a day. She made artificial flowers.
All we're doing right now is cupping the cookies before putting it in the oven to ensure that all the edges are sealed together and that the cookies are all covered by the cookie dough mixture.
Now we'll put the baking tray into the oven and we'll leave it there for about 10 to 15 minutes or until it is golden brown in color.
After 15 minutes, we have taken out the cookies from the oven. You guys might know this, but if you really wanted to see if it's cooked, first of all, it needs to have a golden color, golden brown color, and we can test it if it's fully cooked by just putting in a stick and taking it out and see it has nothing on it. By doing that, it's proving that the whole cookie's cooked thoroughly the whole way. Now we just have to wait for 5 minutes for it to cool before eating it. Now it's time to eat the cookies. Okay, I'm going to start with the Oreos. I'll break it down first.
The only girl that I see, the only one that I dream of.
The very ice cream of the Oreo gives the cookie a nice flavor, in addition to the sweetness of the chocolate.
I tried the wafer one, and it's like, the wafer is like really, really crunchy, so with the soft texture of the cookie dough. It's a really good combination. This recipe goes really great with a cup of milk. So we have prepared 2 cups of milk for us. Now we're just gonna dip it in. So good.
It's really good, especially with the biscuit one. The milk mixes well with the vanilla and the chocolate for the biscuit. Do you know the movie Inception?
The one with a dream and a dream?
Yeah, well, this is like Cookieception. Get it? Because we have cookies in a cookie.
Alright, that's it for now. Thank you for watching Cooking in the Wong House. See you next time.